What does that
What
look
does
like?
that mean? How old are you again?
You
I'm
get to
13.
13. So
get to tell your dad
as
what
a
to
boss, a boss at 13, what does that look like?
Uh, like if there's a color of sweatshirt, I get to know and get to pick what color goes on that sweatshirt. If I don't like it, it does not go that way.
Let's go.
Action.
Welcome to
Is we got you on? We
Surviving
on? You on?
Startup.
Yep, you on? Okay, we
are
good.
in the building.
We in the building. I am your host, Jaman.
And I am your other co-host, Terry Sylvester.
And this is Surviving Startup. Welcome
Surviving
back.
Startup. How
We got
y'all
a
doing?
special one today for y'all.
Hey,
We got a
we out
special one.
here.
Hey, I had a chance to get some local celebrities on the podcast. And I'm gonna just go ahead and jump right in and let them tell y'all who they are, what their business is.
You want to start?
Hey, hold on. Before we do that,
yeah.
Hold on.
Before we do that, can we let them know where we at first? We out here at the Young Entrepreneurs Expo.
That's a good idea. That's a good
Young
idea.
Entrepreneurs Expo.
So yeah, we out here at the Young Entrepreneur Economic Expo. I throw some B-roll in here on the edit. Y'all can watch the edited version. But we got all vendors under 18.
Come support. We out here right now.
And we about to get some insight.
We live, so we located. Where we located? 2755.
2755 Birchcrest Avenue,
Support.
right by Petro. So if you know where Petro's at, go down that street. You can come down this street and you can purchase some T-shirts. I don't know if she got doggy pants with her from Perfect Princess.
We got
some
we got painting.
free school supplies.
We
got free school supplies, and we got a lot of vendors here. A lot of not vendors, but businesses from the community that focuses on helping the youth. So come down 2755 Birchcrest Drive. And without further ado, drum roll.
Let's go.
Why don't you go first so then she can take the spotlight after you?
All right. Well, I am William Braylock. I am an employee of Perfect Princess. Unpaid employee, may I add. But no, here with my daughter, Jasmine Ella. She started a line, Perfect Princess. I'm just here to support her and make sure that she has everything that she needs to be successful in this endeavor. My only child.
Yeah, Daddy's
Spoiled.
It makes sense. Perfect Princess.
But yeah, I'm sure she got some questions, some answers for some of your questions. But it just started. It started for me with my own line, with her being a part of it, and going away from buying a lot of birthday presents, Christmas presents, and things like that. Wanted to do something that was going to have some longevity, some things that was going to create some generational wealth, give her a business mind, an entrepreneurship mind. So wanted to take the focus on that, where she can be self-sufficient when I'm no longer here and no longer around. So currently we have 3 businesses. This will be number 4.
Nice.
So we've been doing this for, a while. And I'm excited about where this Perfect Princess is going to go and the heights that it's going to reach. And I get to do it with my broke best friend.
I love it.
Your name, your business.
Jasmine Braylock. What is your brand?
Perfect Princess.
Perfect Princess. I love that.
I love it.
Where did
You
the
can-
name come from?
You can sound excited if you want to.
I've just been treated like a princess ever since. So.
Daddy's little girl. I love it.
Daddy's little girl. That go kind of hand in hand with your brand, right? What is your brand that you have?
My brand ain't important right now.
Yeah.
But
What
no,
does your brand
my-
represent
my-
though?
yeah,
Because I
my-
think it ties in perfectly.
It does. My brand represents every kid deserves a dope father, which just focuses on fatherhood, encouraging fathers who are either reconnecting, connecting, or already engaged to make them better fathers. So that's what we focus on.
Right, right.
This is one way that we can do that is fostering the entrepreneurship.
And you created a perfect princess.
There you
I
go.
love
Exactly.
I love
exactly. And that's why I was asking what do your brand represent, because I think that goes a long way to where we are now
Yes.
with Perfect Princess? Because I've been watching y'all journey for a while now. And he was asking, though, like, your name came from being treated like a princess, right, from your dad. So what is it that you guys have been doing that made you actually want to go out and start a business, though, and not just help with the things that your dad is coming up with and building, but actually want to say, you know what, I want something that's mine, and I want to build that?
I've always seen him making shirts and making like all types of things and putting prints on them, and then the next day selling them for profit. And I wanted to do it. I was like, I
You
want
want-
to do it.
You wanted to do the shirt
Profit.
part.
The word I heard was
part?
profit.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I heard. You wanted to
Profit part.
profit. No, that's what's up. I like that.
So was you asking, like, do you like to make the shirts? Like, is it actually the process of doing that, or is it more like, okay, my dad doing
like the
something
money.
simple and then going out and flipping it real quick?
I like to put my own like type stuff on it. I don't really like to do what he does. I like to put my own like colors and jazz to what he does.
Oh, I asked my son over there on the back of the camera. I said, no, I think you asked him. He said, what do you think about our podcast? He said, it's boring. It makes me want to think too much and go to sleep. I'm like,
Feel like church.
whatever,
That's
man.
exactly what his words. He said it felt like church.
Be honest. Keep being honest. I love you still.
But I agree.
So, you got all the questions in your phone, though, because I'm going live on mine, though.
Yeah.
So all the questions.
The next question was, what did we just ask? What was our biggest motivation? That's what you pretty much
Yeah.
said. Biggest
Yeah,
motivation.
that's
So
a
the
pretty.
next question I want to ask is, what is your role in the business?
Mine or hers?
Hers.
I'm
Sorry,
the boss. I call the shots.
you call the shots.
What does that
What
look
does
like?
that mean? How old are you again?
I'm 13.
13. So
get to tell your dad
as
what
a
to do.
boss, a boss at 13, what does that look like?
Like if there's a color of sweatshirt, I get to know and get to pick what color goes on that sweatshirt. If I don't like it, it does not go that way.
Sound
Sound like a princess.
Sound
Yes,
like a
I
bossy
love it.
princess.
I love it.
like a
I
bossy
love
princess.
it. A boss. That's what that sounds
Let
like.
me review the question list so you ain't
Yeah.
got to.
Yeah. So my next question is, what do you think the biggest contributions to your success is?
My dad,
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
because he supports me like financially. And
Hey, you need financial backing.
yeah.
You need funding. Well, that didn't sound like you were supposed to say something else with it.
Physically and mentally and emotionally.
Amanda's selling all this.
Yeah.
I'm doing a
I love it.
podcast.
I love
we
that.
are doing a young entrepreneur pop vendor event right now.
we live.
We live, but that's I thought you was gonna tell me you sold something or something. All right, I'm doing the podcast right now. Okay, I'm doing the podcast right now. I'm gonna have you up in a minute. Can you go back to your booth so you can sell your product, please? All right. Excuse me, y'all. Sorry about that.
He was excited. It's like I got one for me and one for my brother. You said take care of my brother. I'm trying to do that.
Oh man. No, you know what I love about what you said though? It's like you recognize the value of him supporting you on all of those different levels. So I would ask you as a father, how do you make sure that you are supporting her on all those different levels? What are you doing to support your child as a not just an entrepreneur, but as a growing woman? Just like as somebody would treat a growing man, like what do you do to be supportive of all those
So the
things?
other people that's hearing this,
Yeah.
take note.
The first thing is to make sure that I'm setting an example for her. You know, I'm doing the things that I'm going to be asking her to do, like with my business, taking time and honing in on my craft, letting her know that you got to put money back into your business. You just can't just make money. Teaching her how to order. So we also do a food truck, teaching her how to order food, teaching her how to prepare food, what it's like to take money in, to clean up afterwards, having conversations and giving her a voice. One thing about it is that, you know, all the business that we have, I work for her. So I let her have a voice in what we're doing. Of course, the big decision is gonna have to go through me because she can't make those at this point, but she has say so. Hey, what do you think about this? How do you think this event went? What could we done different? Okay, we doing her stuff now, and it's like I can't just say I want to put the blue pattern on the pink shirt, or I want to do this type of shirt or that type of shirt. I let her make those decisions, and what I try to do is if I don't think it's a good decision, then we'll talk through it. Well, how about doing this versus that? Like, she didn't want the pink on this shirt last night, and we had a conversation about it. I said, well, the pants is pink, let's switch it out. And, we talked about it. She told me what she wanted. I told her what I wanted, and then we had a compromise. And we compromised on that way. I think one of the biggest contributions that I give to her is that I listen. I listen first before I try to tell her. I just listen to what she's doing. And then I take her with me while I'm doing what I'm telling her I'm doing. I let her be in the midst. I let her be a part of it. I let her hone in on what's going on. And so I think that's, besides loving her and financially supporting her, I think that those things and loving on her, man, just like loving her through not just the entrepreneurship part, because that's different. We can do the business and make money, but it's about raising a child and raising a young lady. So I have to also do that. If I'm not doing that and just doing the business side, then I'm doing a disservice to my child, and I'm doing a disservice to myself.
Correct.
And we may have money coming in, but we don't have that relationship.
Exactly.
And we have a strong bond. So
I love that.
So then I'll ask you, Jasmine.
I love that.
You got a pretty solid dad over here, but I know you're in the world. You see parents, you see kids. What do you think that us as parents could do a better job of with supporting kids that want to do more? Maybe it's entrepreneurship, maybe it's something else.
I think to just maybe for them to be leaders.
Just
Like,
showing up.
Just show up.
Just like to show up.
Just show up.
To I listen to them.
So showing, that's juice. No, that's real. That's big juice right there.
Yeah, listen to
That's
learn.
big juice right there.
Listen to learn and not respond.
Showing up.
Showing up.
Showing up.
We
Showing
had a
up.
podcast about that. Just showing up.
So I'm gonna ask you this though, Will, because not because nothing, but I would like to get more insight. I'm always looking for insight on this. How do you think us as fathers can become better at having those conversations with our children and open up those lines of communications, especially if they've been broken?
Well, I think if they've been broken, the first thing you got to understand is that you can't just step back in your kid's life at the moment that you left them. If you left when they were 5, you can't come back and they're 13 and treat them like they're 5 and think that you have the same respect at 5 that you do at 13. It's going to take time. You're going to have to humble yourself and eat your ego, because it's not going to be an overnight thing just because you're the father. I never had that issue with her, but that's the way that I see things, is that a lot of people want to come back and they immediately want that respect from their kids. You can't do that. The other thing is you got to be willing to learn that kid. And if your kid is older, 18, 19 years old, you have to develop a friendship with them, because you have already broken that father bond with them. So now earn their trust through friendship and then build on the parent-child relationship. I think also is exposure. Expose them to you doing what you said you were going to do. And if you say you were going to show up on Saturday, show up on Saturday. If you're not, communicate with the kid. Let them know, hey, Dad wanted to come, but this is why. It's that when we don't show up and then we don't communicate, and then it's like abandonment. And so now the kid is going to associate everything you say with, he might come, he might not. So I'm going to err on the side of him not coming and already be upset. So as fathers, we have to take the lead. We have to make sure that we are setting the example. And you may not be a good person. I think people get this confused. You may not be a good person to the world. You may not be a stand-up person to the world, but that doesn't mean that you can't be a stand-up father.
Yeah.
And just because you're a stand-up father doesn't mean that you're a good person to the world. And people get those things conflicted.
I love that.
As if you can't do both.
I love that.
So don't let anyone tell you that you're a bad father because you don't have a job, because that doesn't have anything to do with you being a father. Now, financial support does contribute to raising a kid, but it doesn't deteriorate you being a father because you can't provide. Some people go and be unemployed for a while, no cause of their own. So I think we need to understand what fatherhood is. We need to have a definition for ourselves. Fatherhood is a blank piece of paper that we all get to write on, and hopefully we are writing in pencil and not pen, because there's no manual. So I think if we focus on those things, man, and keep the kids' well-being first, and think about them, then we can go. We can be there. One of my slogans is, "Dopeness is not defined by the world, but by the child." So you can't say that you're a good father if your child thinks that you're a shitty father.
Yeah.
You know, you can't go out and tell the world I'm doing it, and your kids like, I haven't seen them in 6 months, 7 months. You know, and we have people who are like that. So you have to be consistent, and as my daughter said, you have to show up, and then when you show up, you have to listen. And you gotta understand. You gotta understand when if I hurt her feelings, we have a conversation about that. Like, okay, I meant what I said, Pooh, but
You know, we want to go have another conversation with my son.
yeah,
Like,
like this is
we'll have to have a talk after this,
that.
son.
We gonna have to have you back on
More
a
conversation.
podcast.
And y'all might not think
because
this is a business podcast. My bad, bro. But I just want people to understand, like, in our community, we do have that. We do have fathers that's been bad fathers that want to be better fathers. We do have fathers who are not entrepreneurs or in the business realm at all, who kids may want to be entrepreneurs, but don't know how to do that. Like, everything he just said as it relates to us being men and present in our kids' life, everything that she said, this has something to do with us building on who we are, who our kids are. So how can we be better entrepreneurs? How can we serve our kids to be entrepreneurs if we ourselves
I love
are
everything
not
about that. I love everything about that. We can
being
get you on a
what we need to be for our
podcast
children?
to talk more about that, because that's absolutely right. But on the side note, let's get back to what she got going on. You know what I mean? Like, I got a question. Where do you see yourself going with what you got going on?
I see it going far. I want to go far.
What is far to you?
Like, where would you like to see? Where would you like to see Perfect Princess
Where
go?
would you like to see Perfect Princess? You're 13 right now. At 19, where you want to see this Perfect Princess?
On a billboard.
On it. You see? That's boss. Most people wouldn't respond to that on a billboard. Most adults don't think on a billboard. And she says on a billboard
Dream
at
big.
13. She want to be on a billboard at 19.
Dream
You're going
big.
to be on the billboard at 19.
Or before?
Or before. It's already
Exactly.
spoken into existence.
That's going to happen
before.
because you want it to happen. I love that. I love it.
You know, I want to thank you guys for having us here
Definitely.
and putting this together. Like, you know, we weren't going to drop her line until fall. And then you called about the podcast, and I was like, you know, let's take some things out and just see. And she actually made her first sale today here at y'all event. So we're very proud of that. So I want to say, how did you feel making your first sale of your own brand? And then,
he's a podcaster too, don't? So
and then you also sold your first sweater to a young lady named Ella.
See?
I thought it was good. I mean, she liked some of the stuff. She liked a lot of it.
How did you feel?
I liked it because I don't know. I really just like related to it because her name's Ella and my middle name's Ella. And when her dad came around, was like, my Ella I'm gonna bring her over here and I'm gonna show her some of your stuff. I was like, her name's Ella. And she was like, yeah.
That's dope. I love that.
that's dope.
You're going to sell a lot more before the night's over with. I promise you. But can you give a young entrepreneur something that they can do to make their business better this week?
Maybe to showcase it on different apps. A lot of people are on social media, so maybe that's where you can start. A lot of people, they get recognized on social media, so
start with social media and maybe for those.
What platform do you think? Because we old, and I was once told Facebook is for grandparents showing their kids off. So what social media would someone use?
Yeah.
Because Facebook obviously ain't it.
I mean, a lot of still do go on Facebook.
Yeah.
I've gotten some stuff off of Facebook.
Okay.
Was it from a kid?
It's just like scrolling and I see something.
Okay.
Yeah, my kids. Ain't nobody
So
on
social
Facebook
media, the
but
social
people in
media
their
is
40s.
big,
Dad, what are you?
I love it, man. I love everything about
love
it.
it.
Perfect
I love it.
princess.
So, I mean, wow, like just in a short amount of time, y'all said so many different things that was like very profound. And I just think keep going to you, Jasmine and Will, bro. Like keep being an example to people out here, bro. Because I don't know, I really feel like everybody know you, bro.
Yeah, keep going hard. They might know
I
you.
feel like everybody in Grand
The thing
Rapids
is, they might know you because of the name, but they don't know you.
Right,
You
right,
get what I'm saying?
right.
So
right.
even though that people might know you, now we got a platform to
Right.
explain what's really going on.
and you
Because
say-
just said that.
yeah.
It don't matter what your name is. Like you can be a person in the streets and a shitty father. Excuse my language.
Right.
But like that's the thing. So just because they, you know what I mean?
Yeah, your top
This is-
priority has to be when you're a parent is, like we were just talking about social media, like what you put on there. Your
Yeah.
kids are old enough to see that now.
Uh,
And a lot of parents don't understand that. And so you may know me from
like
social
that
media.
like that Atlanta movie that's coming out.
Yeah. So you may know me from social media, but do you really know
you
me
know
in
me?
person?
Yeah.
Or do you just know the persona on social media? I think that a lot of people don't, but a lot of people do know me. I'm very engaged in the community. I'm very supportive of entrepreneurship, whether that's young entrepreneurship or older entrepreneurship. I'm very there advocacy for fathers, advocacy for parents, advocacy for families. And I want the work to be known. I don't care if you know me. I want my work to be known and be spoken of when I'm not here anymore, and to be honored and to continue to open doors for my child when I'm not here. I want that legacy to be there. And this is where it starts. Things like you guys doing here, this is where it starts. Having, as I said, access. Opening up for kids to even try entrepreneurship in a safe, controlled environment. We don't have a lot of that in our community, so you guys have really done it. This is my daughter's first. She's done a lot of pop-up shops with me, with my brand, and where I'm taking the forefront. And now I'm sitting in the back, and she's in the forefront.
She had you up working.
Yeah,
She had you up working last night.
She had me up working last night. You saw me. It was like 2 a.m. I don't get no paycheck. I don't get no breaks. Nothing. But I love it, man. I love it because I love to see her being prosperous. I love to see the smile on her face when she puts that on, and that's her brand. She sold her brand, and she's able to talk about her brand. And so I'm proud of you, Bunk.
yeah, I love it, man. I love it. We proud of you.
Yeah,
I love
definitely.
It. I love everything.
As
about it.
start getting
well,
paid.
And that's what it is.
As all the
Perfect
other-
princess. You got some more, bro?
Man, I think ain't no more to talk about.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what it is.
like the
Perfect
way we went
princess.
through it was like y'all answers. I mean, just what both of y'all said. If y'all listening, if y'all really taking this in, like our viewers, our audience, and especially the men, I would say especially the men right now, like rewind this
the men.
episode, right?
Tune into
Because
the next couple,
you can
'cause
get
we gonna
some
have 'em on the spot.
information on how to support your. It don't even have to be entrepreneurship. If you listen to what they both said in this episode, listen to it again because you probably missed something. You will learn some things that you can use to be a better father, to support your kids more in the things that they doing. You know what I mean? I got my kids up here doing selling their stuff, but realistically, this might not be what they want to sell, but I still want to get their feet wet with entrepreneurship. So I'm gonna kind of make y'all do some stuff until y'all get your own thing where it's like, okay, Dad, this is what I want to do. You know what I mean? But it's just only, and I'm gonna say this to y'all. Okay, all right, look, we about to have a conversation right now, y'all.
Do we got more
All
guests
right,
coming? Is this the only guest?
we probably do some highlights of the other kid businesses. I ain't gonna go too deep. It ain't gonna be a whole conversation. No, I love you, and I do want you to understand that though. because I know I'll be trying to have y'all work.
Or the people in the camera.
Okay,
I'm not talking to the people in the camera.
My
son's behind the camera.
Behind the camera. He's a camera.
Context, no. No, but I just don't want y'all to settle for wanting to be average and allowing somebody else to dictate y'all life. That's why I push y'all in entrepreneurship, so that y'all, even if these ain't what y'all like right now, y'all have something where y'all want to control your own existence, not let somebody else control your existence. Make your own money and be able to go and get money even if there's no jobs out there, so y'all can be safe. Don't cry.
I still need it here.
Yeah, I still need you. We ain't done yet, but we about to wrap up though.
Yeah.
No. Yep. And
Any
then
final words from you, Pooh?
Yeah, what you got, Perfect Princess?
Tell them
know
where
we can find you.
Tell them where to find you. Unless you got something to say before that.
Finds.
Okay, tell us where we can find Perfect Princess.
Well, right now, we ain't even launched yet. We
This is soft launch.
Yeah, we did a soft launch.
Hold
for
on.
it.
So what we want to do is we want everybody to go out and buy Perfect Princess.
Yep. So if you want to come out and buy Perfect Princess, at this time you can hit me on my Facebook
Pre-order.
or Instagram.
What's your Facebook?
My Facebook is my name, William Braylock.
William Braylock.
Or you can go to ekdadf.com and you can order off our website. Her stuff will be on the website also.
And that again is EK.
EKDA.
Every kid deserves a dope father, right?
Yeah.
but-
Every kid deserves a dope father. The acronym for
The
it.
acronym ekdadf.com. You can go on there. You can find the Perfect Princess on there. It's already on there. It's been up on there for a while. So you can go there and you can find that. You can inbox me. We will do some deliveries for you guys. We got a lot coming forward. She was just talking to me about different colors over there that she wants to do as she's now seeing everything printed off. So we'll be doing backpacks and we'll be doing purses and everything.
I love everything about that. And so what I'm going to do right now, just because you just said that, is the first person that inboxed them with luxurious mobile detailing as a promo, I'm going to pay for it.
Okay.
So if they hit you with the first person that hits you with luxurious demo as a promo, luxurious detailing as a promo, I'm going to pay for it.
All right.
And I want to see
So luxurious or Sylvester luxurious?
Sylvester's luxurious detailing as a
So we
Let's go.
appreciate that, man. It's
What sizes do you have up to?
2X.
2X? Oh,
Yeah.
so everybody.
Yep.
Everybody. Okay.
everybody's a princess.
Yep. No, 2X and kids.
Oh, 2X. Okay.
We can do adults too. We can do adults too. But 2X and kids. We do have some sweatpants over there right now, and some sweaters and some T-shirts over there. So inbox us, let us know we're out here. We're actually making some on site right now. So if you
Custom.
come, you're getting them fresh off the press.
Fresh off. Ooh,
so-
custom.
We appreciate that, man.
Let's
Thanks,
go. I
man.
appreciate it. I
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
you.
We appreciate y'all for coming.
And we
All
have
right.
The
Thank you.
Perfect Princess
Jasmine.
by Ella. Please
Thank you, bro,
come
for coming
support.
through. Appreciate it.
Let us
All
know
right.
what's up.
Thank you, guys.
All right.